Module 11 of Bright House Brands Company explores the realm of whiskey cocktails. Some leading whiskey cocktails include the classic old-fashioned, a blend of whiskey, sugar, bitters, and a twist of citrus. The Manhattan, featuring whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters, garnished with a cherry. The whiskey sour, made with whiskey, lemon juice, sugar, and sometimes egg white for a frothy texture. And the mint julep, a refreshing mix of whiskey, sugar, mint, and crushed ice, often associated with the Kentucky Derby. Module 11. Chapter 1. The history of the cocktail. Cocktails emerged in the 19th century, evolving from medicinal tonics. Early classics like the Martini and Manhattan set the stage for a diverse mixology culture. Prohibition fueled speakeasies, birthing iconic drinks. Today, craft bartenders innovate, blending tradition with contemporary flair. The history of whiskey cocktails is intertwined with the evolution of mixology itself. Dating back to the 19th century, whiskey cocktails emerged as a way to enhance the flavors of early whiskeys, which were often harsh and unrefined. Classic cocktails like the old-fashioned, Manhattan, and whiskey sour became popular during this time, showcasing the versatility of whiskey as a base spirit. Prohibition in the United States, 1920 to 1933, further fueled the creativity of bartenders, leading to the invention of iconic drinks such as the mint julep and the Sazerac. Post-Prohibition, the popularity of whiskey cocktails continued to grow, with modern twists and variations emerging alongside the craft cocktail movement. Today, whiskey cocktails remain a beloved staple in bars and home bars worldwide, with new interpretations and innovations constantly evolving the cocktail landscape. Long drinks, whiskey-based long drinks, also known as highballs, have a storied history that dates back to the late 19th century. The highball, a simple combination of whiskey and soda water served over ice, is one of the earliest and most iconic whiskey long drinks. Originating in the United States, the highball quickly gained popularity as a refreshing and easy-to-make beverage. Over time, variations of the highball emerged, incorporating different mixes such as ginger ale, cola, or tonic water. Today, whiskey-based long drinks remain popular for their refreshing taste and versatility. Shooters. The origins of shooters, also known as shots, are rooted in the tradition of quickly consuming small amounts of strong spirits. While the exact history of whiskey shooters is difficult to trace, they likely evolved from similar practices with other spirits. In modern times, whiskey shooters have become popular in bars and clubs, often served in small, single-serving glasses and consumed quickly. They are enjoyed for their intense flavor and the convivial atmosphere they create. The history of whiskey cocktails is a rich tapestry woven through centuries of human innovation and social evolution. From the earliest days of whiskey production to the modern craft cocktail renaissance, the story of whiskey cocktails reflects the changing tastes, trends, and cultural influences of their time. Whiskey itself has a long history, dating back centuries. In places like Scotland and Ireland, where whiskey production has deep roots, early distillers likely experimented with blending and mixing their spirits with other ingredients for flavor and enjoyment. While the specific origins of whiskey cocktails are unclear, it's plausible that early forms of mixed drinks involving whiskey emerged as far back as the Middle Ages. The formalization of cocktail culture in the 18th and 19th centuries saw the rise of mixed drinks made with various spirits, including whiskey. During this time, cocktails were often simple concoctions, such as punches, toddies, and slings, made with spirits, sugar, water, and sometimes spices or herbs. Whiskey, with its robust flavor profile, became a popular base spirit for these early cocktails. The late 19th and early 20th centuries marked the golden age of cocktails, a period of flourishing creativity and innovation in the world of mixed drinks. Bartenders in cities like New York, London, and Paris crafted an array of classic cocktails that showcased the depth and versatility of whiskey as a base spirit. Iconic drinks like the old-fashioned, Manhattan, whiskey sour, and mint julep became enduring favorites during this time. The era of Prohibition in the United States, 1920 to 1933, profoundly impacted the evolution of whiskey cocktails. With the ban on alcohol production and sales, clandestine speakeasies and underground bars flourished, and bootleggers produced illicit spirits. Bartenders during this time improvised with available ingredients, creating new cocktails and adapting old recipes to suit the taste of the era. Drinks like the Sazerac, Rob Roy, and Highball gained popularity during Prohibition. Following the repeal of Prohibition, whiskey cocktails continued to thrive, with bartenders refining classic recipes and experimenting with new flavors and techniques. The mid-20th century saw the rise of the cocktail party culture, where cocktails became synonymous with sophistication and socializing. Drinks like the Whiskey Collins, Rusty Nail, and Whiskey Smash gained popularity during this period. Late 20th century to present day. The latter half of the 20th century saw a decline in cocktail culture, as simpler, spirit-forward drinks fell out of fashion in favor of pre-mixed cocktails and light beers. However, the late 20th century witnessed a resurgence of interest in craft cocktails, driven by a renewed appreciation for quality ingredients, artisanal spirits, and classic recipes. Bartenders began rediscovering and reinventing traditional whiskey cocktails, leading to a revival of drinks like the Boulevardier, Penicillin, and Bacon Old Fashioned. Modern craft cocktail renaissance. In the 21st century, the craft cocktail movement has reached new heights, with bartenders pushing the boundaries of creativity and experimentation. Whiskey cocktails continue to evolve, with innovative twists, unique ingredients, and elaborate presentations becoming increasingly common. Today, whiskey cocktails remain an integral part of cocktail culture, beloved by enthusiasts and novices alike for their complexity, depth, and timeless appeal. Objective: to evaluate the knowledge and understanding of modern craft cocktail trends, particularly focusing on whiskey cocktails and their innovative aspects. Test components. 1. Multiple choice questions. 2. True or false. 3. Short answer essay questions. 4. Practical demonstration, optional and in own time. Multiple choice questions. A. Which of the following best describes the modern craft cocktail movement? 1. A resurgence of classic cocktails with traditional ingredients. 2. Bartenders experimenting with new techniques and ingredients. 3. A focus on mass-produced, commercially available drinks. 4. None of the above. Multiple choice questions. B. What distinguishes modern whiskey cocktails from traditional ones? 1. Greater simplicity and fewer ingredients. 2. Emphasis on classic recipes without modifications. 3. Innovation, unique ingredients, and elaborate presentations. 4. Limited availability in upscale bars only. Multiple choice questions. C. What role do whiskey cocktails play in contemporary cocktail culture? 1. They are considered outdated and rarely ordered. 2. They remain integral, appreciated for their complexity and timelessness. 3. They are only popular among seasoned bartenders. 4. None of the above. Multiple choice questions. Answer to A. 2. Bartenders experimenting with new techniques and ingredients. Answer to B. 3. Innovation, unique ingredients, and elaborate presentations. Answer to C. 2. They remain integral, appreciated for their complexity and timelessness. 2. True or false? A. True or false, the craft cocktail movement mainly focuses on replicating traditional recipes. B. True or false, whiskey cocktails in the 21st century often incorporate innovative twists and unique ingredients. C. True or false, novices tend to prefer whiskey cocktails over other types of drinks due to their simplicity. 2. True or false? Answers: A. False. B. True. C. False. Short answer essay question. A. Describe one example of a modern whiskey cocktail innovation and explain why it represents a departure from traditional recipes. Answer: one example could be the smoked maple old fashioned, which incorporates maple syrup smoked with wood chips, adding a unique aroma and flavor profile to the traditional old fashioned. This departure from traditional recipes showcases experimentation with both ingredients and presentation, offering a contemporary twist on a classic cocktail. B. How does the craft cocktail movement contribute to the overall evolution of cocktail culture? Answer: the craft cocktail movement encourages bartenders to explore new ingredients, techniques, and presentations, leading to a broader spectrum of flavors and experiences for cocktail enthusiasts. By pushing boundaries and challenging norms, it fosters innovation and creativity within cocktail culture, ultimately elevating the entire industry.
Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.